Hello and welcome to the Quint. And congratulations, 99 songs after a year. Finally, it's releasing and I'm so glad.
Thank you. We're all super excited.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure.
So, I remember meeting Rahman sir for the launch and it was February 2020 that we met, and now here after a year. Tell me what was this whole year like when it came to your baby, because this is your baby, and what was going on in your head? Kab release hoga, we don't know what is happening, and also now that the COVID numbers are increasing again, what are your thoughts going on that it's coming out on April 16th? What is it that you're thinking?
I feel like it's a great sign. Certain things have to come in a certain moment. Like for us, when I released the music, I told the companies that I need this music to stay with people because there's so much being bombarded on them that they need to understand this is an album done with a lot of love, and it's got its 14 songs. They need to listen to everything to see how the interconnection between with the music and the movie is. And everybody said, no, 4 weeks of marketing we do, and the movie opens. I said, yes, that's for different strategy, but each baby is different. Certain things like you can't ask the fish to climb a tree, and so that happened. I think it naturally happened. The COVID happened, and it sustained for a year. I was very happy that over months people started writing to me how it's been therapeutic from all over the world. The album has been, and for me the delays. In a way, it was financially worrying, but I felt like this is the right time to release, where it will give a new voice for people to witness. My movie is releasing all over the world. I think, especially in India, in Tamil, Telugu, and Hindi, and people can catch up, of course. But I would suggest that people wear the mask and go to the theater and witness this because of the work of and the visual and the experience. It's a very experiential movie.
Yeah, and you have to tell me. What was the audition like? How did it start? And tell me, what was it like meeting Mr. Rahman for the first time?
I would say I was going through a really tough time before the audition of this film. I was really anxious in my life. I didn't know where my life is heading. And when I went for the audition, and somehow the scene which was given to me was really heartbreaking as well. The character was going through the same hard time, emotions. So I didn't have to put much efforts. I just did it because that was my real state of mind. I wouldn't say I'm a great actor or something, but somehow I think there was sincerity in something, in my eyes or something. Sir noticed and the director noticed. And I remember a month later, I got a call that I'm selected for the film. I wouldn't question why was the audition good? Why did it's okay, it's Rahman sir's film. I wouldn't ask why. Okay, great. And ever since then, it's been a beautiful journey, being associated with sir for a long time. I'm a huge fan, and getting to be an actor in his dream project, which he has had in his mind since years, and he believed in a newcomer like me,
He calls you Batman, you know that, no?
Yeah,
he wanted a guy like he can be a Batman.
Yeah. So that video.
Strangely, in the studio, we were shooting the live performance that day, and the makeup artist found a bat there. I was like, oh my God, it's becoming true.
Yeah, that is something
I can't believe this.
Imagine Rahman sir is my iconic figure. He's my idol, and him saying these things is sometimes even in COVID times, you're bound to feel sad and anxious sometimes. So I would go back to that video and I would listen to it. It's oh my God, this is one of the great person saying these things about me. So let's just wait. Good things.
अब मुझे पता है मेरे videos में इतने views कहाँ से आए. Thanks, sir. Yeah, and I heard you can sing. Can you really sing?
Yes.
I sing in my bathroom. So
I just discovered 2 days back that I could have used his voice actually throughout this. He was bang on tune.
Okay, so can we hear something?
Yeah, maybe something from the film.
Yes.
I love this one. हो तेरी नजर जो दूर हुई तो होगी कयामत मेरे दिल में, मेरे दिल में, तेरी याद जो आए हो सैया, मेरा दिल भर आए हो सैया, तू जो मुझको सताए हो सैया, सैया सैया रे.
Rahman sir has given thumbs up. Wow.
Oh wow.
Wow.
I think I think when you learn keyboard, automatically your tuning sense improves. I think that's what has happened with Ehan. Because somebody was playing, they'll say a track and he was singing in tune. I was pretty surprised. Tempo was slightly away, but tuning was very good.
You know, members of the US Navy sang a popular Hindi song. Your song. Okay.
Wow.
You heard that? You heard that?
Yeah. I mean, that movie is one of my favorite movies, and Ashutosh Gowariker is one of my favorite friends because he has this amazing. He takes anything which you do and he can convert that into a beautiful song. Like, hey, I want this piece. I want this bass line to be the melody. So we have a great rapport. And Swades is one of the most underrated movies, you know, whether it's Shah Rukh Khan's acting or whether it's the whole movie. They just brought it down, and unfortunately it's slow, it's this, it's that. But I feel very rarely movies impact humanity, impact the way people live. And this is one of the movies which made a lot of people come back to India. And you see these blogs over and over and again, all because of this movie, I came back to India. Now it's all your fault, AR and Ashutosh and SRK. You know, they blame us in a good way, in a fun way. And so we're all very proud of that. And it's inevitable that, you know, that song was sang in that.
Can you tell me how music has been spiritual experience for both of you? Do you remember any incident in your life where music has healed you?
I think for me, even though I'm in music and suddenly people surprise you, suddenly be a kid in, you know, Aurangabad and, you know, like Anjali Gaikwad, or, you know, there's the kid in Jaipur singing, you know, Mand, or yesterday I was in a show, Super Singer show, and then this person from Pudukkottai who just stunned us. It was like a rock star. He was singing like incredible, and he was acting and singing. He was a 35-year-old bald man. He just mesmerized us. And so I think it's not now anymore from one source. It's all over the place. You see these gems, you see this polished diamonds, unpolished, I mean, rough diamonds coming from all over. And this is a beautiful time to see that they get exposed in their lifetime and magical things can happen. So my greatest inspirations would definitely be Michael Jackson and Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan Saab. Because both of them, when I'm down, when I listen to their song, I feel like there is a reason to be a musician. There is a reason to be an artist. And all the tiredness goes when you listen to the Qawwalis of Nusrat Saab. My tiredness goes, it's like a medicine suddenly, like some injection that happened. All that drowsiness, everything goes, and fatigue goes, and you become like, yes, I want to do this. It's a voice. I don't know what it is.
I would say like there's this one song which is very uplifting to me. It's Kun Faya Kun. It has helped me immensely to grow in spirituality. You know, sometimes you are not always happy, you know. And this is this one song which is so spiritual and it has that connection with the divine. It kind of takes you to some different dimension, you know.
Kun Faya Kun is one of my favorite songs, and it just gives me goosebumps every time I listen to it. High five. Okay, thank you so much, and all the very best. And I can't wait to watch the film.
Thank you. Thank you for your support.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Bye.
Bye.